So let me show you an interesting project that I've been working on this weekend. I actually created it for myself for different projects that I'm working on, but then I was thinking like this project can help many people out there to create a tremendous amount of mock data in a very short time. So let me show you how it works. This project actually uses the very popular Faker.js library, which is very popular among the JavaScript developers, but there's a huge difference is that it can create a structured data set from a schema without you writing a single line of code. Okay, let me show you how it works. So the first thing you need to do is git clone this repository. You can see the URL here, and this is the file we're going to work on. You open schema.js. Let me clean up the terminal. And let's create an output file where this fake data will be created to. So this time we are going to write to output.json. Okay, how many data do we want? Like, could be a random value, could be like 30. And then here comes the structure where all the magic happens. I want a fake data set of people having first name and last name. Okay, now this structure has the field name, and on the right side it has the name of the provider. If I open this file, provider.mjs, you can see the name of all the providers that creates this type of data for this project. So I'm going to use the first name provider. This one comes from here, you see. So you can see use all these provider names. Now let's create a last name field with last name provider. You can even use female last name, or male last name, male first name. It's amazing. And then maybe some email. Okay, so I'm going to use the email provider. We are basically done here. All you have to do is run yarn generate. You run it, you see a file named output.json has been created. If you open it, you can see the data has been created for you. But if you give a close look to the email, they don't really look like they belong to this Bernie Rolfson, or Deborah Thompson at gmail.com doesn't look like it belonged to Brooke Hinney. So how you can make it look like a real data? You open your schema and use a different provider from name and domain. Okay, now I want this provider to use these two fields, first name and last name. Remember, these are case sensitive. So if you use first and the n is in lowercase, you'll have to write it in lowercase. This is very important. Now, the last thing is the name of the domain, taste.com. So all these emails will be created with the taste.com domain name. Let's run our generator again. And if you open your output.json, this time, like for Elsa Grenfelder, the email looks like it belonged to her, or Elta Lilies. Okay, so Cassandra Douglas got a name. But this is nice, right? But we're not done yet. We want these people to have siblings. Some of them might have 3 brothers and sisters. Some of them 1, maybe 2. Let me show you how it works. Siblings. So here you can type a total number of siblings. This time we're going to use random, but we are going to set a limit, like maximum 3 siblings, minimum none. And here comes the structure again. This time we want first name or just name. How about just name? So we are going to use the name provider, right? And yeah, maybe that's all. So run the generator again. Here in generate, come to our output. You see, that's Robin Williamson has 2 siblings, Bernard and Phi. Simeon has 2 siblings, and one has 3. Brannon, the poor soul, doesn't have any sibling at all. Oh, what a poor soul. Anyway, so you got the idea, right? Like how the data is being created using this schema, right? Now, let me show you another example of students and their grades, okay? So we're going to create 30 students, and their first name, last name, that's fine. This time, just like amazing.edu, okay? Because educational domains, educational schools and universities usually have their domain names ending with an edu extensions. So definitely we don't care about their siblings this time, but we need their, like which grade they're studying in. Like grade, could be a random number, random item from 9th grade to 11th grade. So I want a random number between these 2 values, okay? Let me show you if it works. Run the generator, yarn generate, and you see some of them are 11, some of them from 9th grade, some of them from, okay. Now, here's a thing. If you use the random item, it will return either 9 or 11, okay? We want to use random number, a range. So instead of random item, we're going to use a random number. This time, run. Exactly. This is what we want. Some of them are from 10th grade, 11th grade, 7th grade. Great. A great mix of data. Now I want to have their marks. So marks. This time, how many subjects do you want? Physics, chemistry, math, and geography. I love geography. But, oh, I forgot. You definitely need to keep this data inside a structure when you are nesting the data set. All right? Now, structure, it has to be structure. Physics, and we want a random item. This time we want a random item, a random grid, right? So A plus, A minus, A, B plus, B minus, and B, and C. Maybe I should stop there because I'm in a good mood. I don't want any of them to have a F or D. Okay, yeah, I'm a good one. I'm a good person, right? So chemistry, same. I want math and geography. Okay, excellent. I also want them to have major data. Like some of them are doing major in math and chemistry. Like some of them are doing major in physics and geography. Could be, yeah. So I want random item n. I want 2 subjects for their measures, and from physics, chemistry, math, and geography. Okay, so the random item n, this provider returns this number of items from a data set. Okay, let's run our generator. You come here, say random item n. Oops, oopsie doopsie. Random. Oh, I made a spelling mistake. Random item n. Yeah. So let's run the generator again. You see that this Harman Brad, he is doing major in geography and chemistry. This Riva Yun, he is geography and chemistry. Salma, math and chemistry. Nice, isn't it? And they got their marks for all the subjects. Now, if you give a close look at this data set, these marks has been written inside an array. But if I want it to look like this, okay, how I can do that? all you have to do is come to your schema marks. You just specify the return type, like I need it to be a single element. So you run it again and it will be taken care for you. Okay, you see it here. So this is how you create a realistic data set using this tool. But we are creating only 30 students. How about creating 3000? How long is going to take? Only 0.5 seconds. And if you open this output.json file, you can see like so many data, right? Now, maybe we want 30,000. How about that? Run it. Yeah, it will create 30,000 records for you in less than 2 seconds. You open the output.json, you see, wow, last time it was only 49,000 lines. But this time, you see, wow, you can even create 300,000 totally. Just let me show you how fast it is. So it will take like 20 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. Wow. And you can see that output.json, yeah, created. So it's going to take a lot of time. You see. Wow. Now, there are many providers you can use for this project. You can, for example, I have created some schema here inside the example schemas folder. If you're creating a schema for articles, you can check it out. So here, every article has a title, it has a slug, it has an auto slug, excerpt. So this means that it creates a sentence with 30 words, and this one is creating 20 sentences. Okay. Now I can use Unsplash as a provider, and you can specify the width and height here and a keyword. So it will basically return an image of 800 pixel wide and 600 pixel high with this theme. Okay. Now it needs a category. So this one, random item and max, we didn't use it before. This one returns 3 records max. It may return 1 or 2, but not more than 3. From where? From this dataset. Okay. Now, rest of the part is you understand already. Here's the comment section, maximum of 5 comments. So it could be like 1 comment or 2 comment or maximum of 5 comments for each of these articles with a structure like this. A name, the name of the person who is making the comment, then the comment itself, and a date, post. But where you'll find the name of these providers, you'll have to open this providers MJS. You can see here is the list of the providers: name, male name, first name, last name. If you want a female name, you can use this, female first name and female last name. If you want it for male, you can use these 2 providers. So you can use for testimonials, right? And so testimonial needs a person's name. So we are using a name provider, then a job title, then a company name, random company name, then testimonial, like a sentence with maximum of 100 words. So if you run this schema inside our schema MJS and run it, open the terminal, yarn generate. Okay, there was a spelling mistake. Now you see the testimonial, the image, and everything. If you want an avatar, here you have it. It's that easy. So now you can create any kind of data set for your project, for your test project, for your dummy project, whatever project it is. You can create a random data set very easily with this project. All you have to do is go to this repository, clone it, and use it. right? And definitely, if you find it very useful, or if you like this project, don't forget to hit the star. That'll inspire me to make projects like this. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.